Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing a review on my setup that I've got for this video and all of my drone stuff as well as what I use for vlogging coming up in this video. Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. I just want to start this video off by thanking everyone that's watched my recent video that's just hit 600 views in just over a week. Obviously when I upload, usually I'm expecting around the 60 to 100 views, which is really good. To get to 600 in just over a week is amazing. I never expected it. It's probably not because of the video, it's more to do with the category that's about either strictly. But I'm still very grateful for all the comments I've got. I've got comments in Twitter, comments on the actual video itself, all the support that you guys are giving me. Thank you, that's all I want to say. Getting on with this video, I want to start off with the drone section because as much as I love this setup, which is the new setup, I've just got this lesson for Christmas. I just got this microphone last Christmas, I got this camera years ago, this tripod, all coming up later. But I want to start off with this. This is my drone. It's the DJI Spark. So, this drone, I love this drone. This drone is absolutely amazing. It's so tiny for a drone, but so powerful. The gimbal, 2-axis gimbal, so not super stable, but still so stable you wouldn't really notice the difference between a high-end Mavic and this, other than if you were going in windy conditions. Or well, obviously it'll blow around a bit more than the heavier ones because of how light it is in comparison. Also, on colder days it has some difficulty. Something to do with the weight of the air or whatever, it doesn't fly quite as stable, which is then when you notice the 2-axis gimbal is not as good as one of the 3-axis ones. But this is the drone, and I would recommend even getting one second hand, because I got mine first and I've had it for about nearly 3 months, and it's brilliant. I use it quite a lot, quite frequently, no faults yet apart from in the cold weather and it's a bit shaky. No fault, so getting one second hand, I'm sure it'll be just as good. Just how robust it is, there's no way it's going to be broken when you get it. So that's the drone itself. First recommendation: propeller guards. These are a must. Unless you're getting the Fly More combo. If you get the Fly More combo, it comes with these, it comes with spare propellers, it comes with a remote and some other stuff, a spare battery as well. But these, I've already gone through nearly 3 pairs of propellers just because I didn't have these. The propellers and the propeller guards, amazing. Let me just show you how quick they are to put on. This is the drone. It comes now on each one of the propellers has got a little. 2 of them have got a white ring. I think they're primary ones, but that hooks up or connects to the ones. These have got a white dot on as well. See the white dot there? Matched up with the white dot on there, so you've got to almost match them up when you're doing it. Simple thing is, unclip it there, so that comes down like that. Pop that in there and hook it on. Click it and it's on. It's the same process for all of them, so I'm just going to do this nice and quick. These on, these 10 seconds. There's all the propellers on if you go to fly, so if you hit stuff it just protects these blades, because they are plastic, they're not metal or carbon fibre, which is more strong. To be honest, that's not the same. The Mavic ones also are plastic, but they're just a bit more robust because they're a bit thicker and bigger. Obviously it's a bigger drone, need a big propeller. But yeah, propeller guards are a must for me. Also, want to carry on the theme of what is necessary, if I have it with me. Oh, it's attached to the drone. These batteries. Now these batteries are amazing. They're smart batteries from DJI. Really good. However, one annoying thing about this drone, despite its size, 16 minutes of flight time, which really taking off and landing is 12 minutes. Which isn't long, so you definitely need at least 2. I've still got one. I've got some coming very soon actually. They said they'd be coming end of January. It's the 3rd today of February, so they should be coming any minute. But yeah, you definitely need some new ones. They are not cheap because of how high tech they are. So you press in there, it tells you I've got 1 out of the 4 charges, that's a quarter of charge. That'll give me about 5 minutes. So really, you need, DJI, if you're listening, you need to upgrade the Spark's battery life. Also, I've lost my B-roll camera because it ran out of storage, so you won't be seeing those close-ups on the side. Anyway, moving on to the other thing you must have this. The Spark has a feature where you can use your phone, and let me just get up the DJI app. Yeah, where you can use it on your phone, the DJI Forgo app. It's really not as tactile. You need tactile feedback when you're flying a drone. It's just not smooth. The camera's awkward, and the gimbal's not very good to handle. It's just not good. You don't want it. So as much as having your phone to do it is amazing, brilliant, you don't need to spend the extra money, but you do. You need to spend extra money and get the remote control. The remote control for the Spark, is a must. It really is. The tactile feedback, it's just great. The whole package of this is basically the same as the Mavic. The only difference is the Mavic has LCD screen. However, the LCD screen is just what the phone tells you, because you open this up at the bottom, pop your phone in, and then this shows you what the camera on the drone sees. So that has all the information on the sides, like the gimbal and all that stuff. That's literally what's on the LCD screen on the Mavic. So it's basically just mirroring, so you don't really need that. But not plastic at all, metal, really nice, good grips on the what they're called, toggles or whatever. Really good, just makes it so much easier to fly. The connection when you have this as opposed to Wi-Fi, these two GPS signals, 10 times better. You can go, I think the maximum distance with this is just beyond 2 kilometers. On this it's just beyond 500 meters, so you're getting about 2 football fields with the phone to about 50 football fields with this. So there's no debate. If you want to be able to fly your drone bigger scale, better shots, you want this. Now, I've had 2 of these. I originally got the DJI one that holds 3 batteries. Really good, thought it was amazing, but then I realised it took about 45 minutes to get 1 battery from full, and I thought, surely there's a quicker way. So I googled some other options, and this is what I found. I don't know where it's from. Let me just get the box. It's got a little LCD screen on the top that tells you which ones are charging, and it has 4 instead of 3. And it takes literally 30 minutes, so it's like that 10 minutes is genius. You can charge 4 at the same time as opposed to 3, already better, and it's quicker charging. Brilliant. Also, this is where the power comes from. It's not necessarily this. So as much as I like this for the batteries, the AC adapter, brilliant. This gives you enough power to charge multiple things, so you could also use this for other things other than the battery charger. Now moving on to the setup. What I've got here is I've got a 10-hour mic, which you can hear over here. It's very loud now, I'm very close. A 10-hour mic. I will put all of the stuff that I'm mentioning now in the description below. This, amazing, love it. I use it for when I'm online with my friends, gaming, brilliant. Also when I'm doing sit-up videos such as this one. It's just an all-round great mic. Moving on from that, we have the lighting. Now I don't want to move the lighting, but I will pick you up and show you the lighting. We have these. Now these, I'm trying to focus you. These, I don't know how many LEDs there are on here, but there are lots. This is what it looks like from the back, so you've got all these different features it's got. So this is the on button, then you can turn it up, and then you can turn it down. I have it on the lowest setting now because I've actually got quite a lot of light coming in through my window, so I don't really need it. Moving on from that, I've got one here. I would recommend having 2 lights because 1 light's not really enough. Obviously I've just got it set on my bed because my bed's in the way, so I can't put it on the floor. So on my bed's fine, but obviously I love when I got this, it came in a bag down there. It's got a big bag there that it goes in, but this box came with 2 stands. It's got the stand there, the stand here. Really good tripod stands for the lights, as well as having this, which is a warm light feature. And it also came with, if I can drag you around, I've got the wire connected to the microphone. This is just like normal daylight. However, this one, if I can pull it off here, this is like a mood, like a warm light. So this is what you'll have in your home, i.e. this one, you can't really see that. Which is this will give you the same lighting that you've got in your homes, like all your roof lights and that kind of thing. Anyway, so moving off the lighting onto my camera. My camera is a Canon Rebel T2i. Really good camera, love its features. The only problem I have with it is flip out screen. The problem has just increased so much because I've just filmed a whole section of this and it was out of focus and blurred. So that, if I'd had the screen, would have been fine. I refilmed it and the aperture was too high, so I was bleached out by these lights. So once again, that screen would have helped. So if you want to upgrade to one that has one of those screens, I would recommend the Canon 70D or the 80D. Dual sensor, has the screen and facial tracking and autofocus with big lights. So that's good. Moving off that and onto my vlogging section, this is the camera. The Sony WX500. This camera is amazing, I use it all the time. If I can, let me just check I've not. What I use for vlogging, this is a vlogging style part of the video. This is what the setup looks like from my angle. I've got the lights, both sides there, camera, main source of lighting from outside, which is now dimmer than it was at the start, filler light, microphone and a background, all my drone stuff. And it was a mess, but I redid it because I thought I would have to do the video all over again because my camera died, but it didn't. So that's what it looks like from a vlogging section. This camera is amazing. See the autofocus there, didn't have to do anything. If this camera had that, it'd be top of the line. This camera's about, oh, stop flicking over there, I hate my hair. This camera's about £200 to £300 if you want to upgrade from this camera to a better camera. I would recommend the Canon G7X Mark II. The Mark I is really hard to find. It's kind of vintage, so it'd be much more expensive. The Mark II is about £800, £700, which is a bigger jump from £200 to £300. I would recommend that camera over any other cameras, any of the Canon ones that are a bit meh, they don't have the flip out screen. That with the flip out screen, the features it's got, the low aperture is not very good, but it's still good. The zoom is amazing, 30 times optical zoom, 30 times digital zoom. Obviously this has got interchangeable lenses, that one doesn't have interchangeable lenses, but Sony have come up with a new one, the HXXS I think, that does 4K video, and it's got a manual focus that's one of those twisty wheels as opposed to one of the toppy things, and it's also got an eyepiece. So that's basically the whole video. If you really enjoyed it, if it helped you out with the lighting, if you want to do a solely lighting video or a solely where to put your camera video, a background video or a microphone video, please comment down below. Give it a like. Once again, thank you for all the views on the other video. Let's see if we can break that threshold with this video. Thank you very much for watching and I will see you in another video. Goodbye. Boom.